Just got caught or in trouble. There's a lot of scammers, pickpocketers. There's another guy right here selling the same thing.
Kind of wandering around alone inside the catacombs right now. There's even more bones here.
Being watched like a hawk.
There's a guy right there. He's watching everything I'm doing.
What is up, everyone? Thank you for watching Franco Travels. So today I am in the city center of, these guys just got caught or in trouble because they're not supposed to be riding a bike there. But I am in the main city center of Lima, pretty much Peru. And there is a bunch of, oh, let me go this way actually. There is a bunch of people everywhere. This area is actually very dangerous, so you gotta be careful. You're not kind of showing a lot. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm actually using my spy camera, so nobody really sees the camera or notices it, at least unless they really, really look hard for it. Then they'll notice it. But it beats me holding a camera like this and then making it super obvious, you know what I mean? So, right in front of me, it's hard for you guys to see, but that is a presidential, the presidential place. No, gracias. It's a whole presidential place right up there. That's where the president is. I don't think the president's there now because as I was coming here, I saw a building and it was filled and loaded with cops. And usually when it's filled and loaded with cops, it's because the president's there or really high officials. But over here, you gotta be careful too because there's a lot of scammers, pickpocketers, choros. They'll run after you, grab your stuff and leave. So, yeah, well, that's the president's place. But before I go there today, I want to see if I can find a restaurant so I could eat some food because I haven't eaten anything yet. But it looks cool. You see these people walking with the suits and stuff? They're government officials, all government. But I don't think anybody important, either government or lawyers. A lot of lawyers too as well. And then this is the whole area where you have the president's area. This is the area I actually wanted to take you guys to another video because it's so big out here. Look at that. Now in this little perimeter square, it's actually safe. But once you go into the little crevices as you keep walking forward, like to get into the alleys, that's where things get a little bit more dangerous. These are people, the guy with the clipboard, they're trying to like get you to do, sorry, sometimes it's a scam, so you gotta be careful. Sometimes it's not, but they'll overcharge you. There's always a trick to a lot of things. So you're your best, you're your best tour guide, to be honest. Just don't wander into a dangerous place. Look at that beautiful church. So right now what I want to do is I want to see if I can find food because I haven't eaten anything and I woke up today with a bit of a migraine right here on the side of my head. Oh, you're gonna love this. Check this out. Look at this guy. He walks around with balloons on his chest, and I think this is the guy that hit my car the last time I was here. He started getting upset because I didn't give him any money. Sometimes they get mad and they hit your car. This is why I don't really give money out, because people aren't really who they seem to be. But check this out. So pay attention to this guy that's right there. That guy, he has like fake boobs on, and he walks around with a dress and he begs for money. But I believe that that's the guy that hit my car the last time. Let me see if I could get a better shot for you. Oh, he's walking away. I'm getting distracted. Let's see what he does. I think this is the guy, because the last guy, he wore the same type of thing with these big balloons. And yeah, that's what he does. Goes to person. I don't think that was him, because the last guy that I seen, he couldn't even talk right. He had like an issue speaking and stuff. So I could be wrong. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna see if I could get some food and continue from there, because this headache is not getting any better. Maybe I just need food. All right, let's go. This guy's probably selling fake necklaces and trying to get people to sell it or buy it. The guy with the hat that says Nike. See if I can get closer. Look at him, he's pocketing it up. He's probably trying to sell them off as real pearls and stuff. Now I could be wrong and they could be real, but I'm gonna trust that they're probably not real. He's making his way this way. There he goes. He's like, no, no, no. Oh my God, that sound is killing me. That sound is not my video footage. It's annoying though, it's super loud on my end. That's another guy right here selling the same thing. And that's what I'm worried about. No, 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 gracias. There's a lot more than what I thought. Let's see if I can get a close-up of the Inca guy. See if I could zoom in. He's going hardcore over there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That guy's selling some food. I don't want to keep recording. When they're surrounded by little kids, you got to be careful. What are they selling? Stickers. Nice. And that's the military people. They're young kids. What, 19, 20? Alright, so I was able to find a restaurant, and now this restaurant is packed. I didn't think they were all going to be packed, but they're all packed, so I don't really have much of an option. So I think I'm trying to see if I can buy some. I might just get causa, which is pretty much potato, atún, and like the basics. But I'm going to show you how busy this place is. And this is like my little book of justice, in which I'm trying to see if I can order my food. Causa, from what I would like to eat, would be, let's see, I would get a ají de gallina, but the thing is that gives me a lot of acid. Causa, this is the causa, right over here. And it's pretty much what it is. A little bit of avocado, tuna, or like a tuna, and potato. I just hope it fills me up, but this should get me through half the day at least. Wish me luck. So while I'm waiting for the food, I'm going to show you guys a cool magic trick with the spoon, or a fork. It's a nice fork. I just don't want to make sure none of the people see me here, but check this out. Perfect, look at that. Completely bent. I just gotta get it back into place. There we go. Almost there. Look at that. Almost there. I don't know if you guys can hear me too well because it's super loud in here, but I just gotta do it just right. A little bit more wiggling. Oh, there we go. That should do it. Yeah. Probably just a little bit more of a dent there. Perfect. I'm going to stop bending it because it looks like it's about to break. That's the magic spoon. Did my camera just turn off? Oh no, it didn't. Alright, hopefully you like that. I might have almost broke this fork. Ta-da! And so finally I have my causa. Look at this. That's the potato with a tuna. Right here is the tuna, the potato, and they put some chips. Because I do like to eat something crunchy every time I eat something soft. And then right on the top, you have the aguacate. And this, I don't even know what this is, but it tastes good. And then they put like the little dots on the inside. Alright, so I'm going to devour and conquer, and then head back out to the road, seeing what I can do. Hopefully my fork doesn't break, because I bent the hell out of it. Alright, see you guys outside. So I've made it to the president's house. Look at the size of this place. This thing has got to have like secret rooms all over the place. And they already got the police officers out in the front. I wish I could go inside and explore it. There's got to be like a safety bunker that goes underground. There's got to be a bunch of stuff. It's got to be like tombs. I always thought like the president's place would have a whole bunch of stuff. And this is everybody outside, all recording the same place. I gotta be careful. Those guys with the bikes, they'll snatch, grab, and just keep on riding. Ain't nobody gonna catch them. None of the cops. Oh, I heard a loud noise over there. It looks like they're preparing for some sort of concert over there. So this is the first time I dropped my little case for the Insta360 Go S3. It still works. It works pretty good. Look at that. Watch my audio be all messed up. Well, it's weird because you guys are being recorded from here, but I could disconnect this camera and put it right back into here. But it still works good. I like having this without any scuff marks, but nothing lasts forever, so you gotta just go with the flow. This wasn't really that expensive anyway. That's why I like it. I could just, you know, if anything happens, I could get another one. God forbid, though. Look how beautiful this place is. Fucking massive. And then you got all these papichulos walking around here. The hands behind their backs, a come mierda style. All right, so now I think I make a left this way, and there should be a church that I could go underground into. Should be. At least from what I'm told. The thing is that this whole area here is still the president's office. Let's see. The one thing that kind of sucks is that in Peru, now I know this is like a big part of its culture, but I feel like a lot of these stores, they sell the same thing in every store. So it's just like you walk into one store and you see the same exact thing in the other store with the colors and the rainbows. And I guess that's part of the culture or whatever, but I really like Cuero. Like if they had some cool stuff with Cuero and stuff. But yeah, this is still more of the government place. They even got metal detectors on the inside. All right, so I switched over to another camera. I'm getting close to the big church, which I have to switch to this camera because it has a much better night mode. But I don't know how strict they are with recording. Oh wow, look, they got like these gigantic, huge cosplayers on stands. But let me see, the church, when you go underground the church, you get to see the tombs and the catacombs and stuff. I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time I went to the church, I went towards a catacomb area, and I don't know if you can see too well, but it's been years since I've been back here. So I want to see what's changed and what's going on. And that whistle you hear is somebody with a flute, and she's doing that with just a stick, see? That's cool. And that's... So, isn't that cool? So this is the church that I'm talking about. Now you can see it up close, kind of. They put this huge wall here. Let me see if I can find access to it. But look at the size of this place. Now I have a much better camera to record inside there because it gets dark. And yep. And they gotta be careful here. They've been working in the front of this for a while. Oh look, I was just about to put the camera right between the hole. The reason why they take so long to work inside there is because it's very historic. There's a lot of tombs and stuff that they're finding about this. Anyway, see if I can get access on the inside. All right, so I'm now making my way towards it. Let's see, I might have to hide the camera for a little bit because they get super, if I remember correctly, they don't like me recording, or they don't want you recording. Look at the size of this thing. This here is one of my most favorite churches because of the underground tombs. I'll show you the inside first, and then we'll walk, if I could even get on the inside. Then I'll take you guys to the underground area. Okay, so update. I spoke with the people on the inside. They are not friendly with cameras, and I think I remember that the last time. I kind of had a funny feeling, so I'm gonna have to probably stay behind the crowd because now it's like guided. I don't know how strict it is now. Everything changes, so I'm gonna go with the flow. But inside this church is where there is an underground mausoleum that I want to take you guys to. It's like you're gonna see a lot of bodies, a lot of bones. It's a lot of things going on. So that's the whole, thing with this whole place. Just wish me luck that hopefully I don't end up getting, caught. I don't even know how it's going to be. Are they going to kick me out? I'm just taking a video. Everyone's going to probably be taking videos because you're not going to just come here without a memory. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But look at the size of this place. Absolutely huge. Look at the size of the doors compared to that lady. That's your best standpoint of the scale of this church. And the detail is insane. See, look, if I get close to the wall, all the faces are probably almost rubbed off because people touch them too much. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then you got this massive door with Maria. She's been here for like 20 minutes. I think she's praying. All right. And inside this place here to the left, Museo de Convento San Francisco. This is the area that I'm trying to get into. But I already have access to get in, but we'll see how they are with me recording. Made access, and look at the size of this place. I just gotta get past this guy. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but the guy starts yelling, no pictures, no videos. I could already tell this guy's gonna be a pain in the ass. Most people don't care.
Native languages, the Quechua Animal, and they are centenary.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be tough. He's watching me like a hawk. But hopefully, with this camera on my chest, he won't know. I don't know what the deal is with no pictures and videos. Wow, look at this. Could you imagine having this place at night? I have to be very, very careful. It's hard for me to talk because this guy is so on my ass on everything I'm looking at. Really old historic books. Look at this. Look at the winding staircases in the back there. I'm gonna try to see if I can record this with my cell phone, but I kind of broke away from the tour. Look at that. The books are literally falling apart. Jesus. Look at that. Almost looks like a scene from a haunted house. And look at the books on the wall. They're like rotting and decaying, slowly turning into dust. There's some more areas with popes. While the tour guide's talking, I'm just checking out other rooms behind him so I can be able to show you guys. But I do have someone behind me, but they don't know that I'm recording. Look at that. It's weird, the paintings, they kind of look like they're sick, or like if they were dying in the pictures. I would use my other camera, but I can't. It's too risky here. Look at that. There's even like a torn up piece of the wall in the back with the picture of a hand. Look at that, that's another drawing from the roof. I'm also trying to keep a sharp eye if there's any cameras. Isn't that beautiful? Sol y ano, feliz del perv. I don't know what that means. It means something different in English though. So I found this one area here where there is an underground tomb here that goes into the catacombs, but it's locked. Look at this. I'm gonna record my phone so you guys can see it. But there's a tomb right in there. See, those are the bones on the side there. I've now made it to the catacombs. Oh. Look at that. You can see the skulls in there. There's a pot in there and flowers. I'm literally switching through cameras to cameras right now. There's like another tomb in here. These are all the bones here. Look at this. Thousands and thousands of people are literally buried in here. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. There's even more bones here. That is insane. All these little areas here. It's like it almost looks like something that you could just put your hand in and grab, like a Build-A-Bear. You ever seen like a Build-A-Bear place? Oh my God! Look, these are more tombs. This kind of reminds you of the Paris catacombs here, but this is another area. Look at this. This is all filled with skulls in here. Those are, wow, that one's a big skull. I wonder how, look at that one. That one looks, that's odd. It's an oddly shaped skull. All right, I'm now going into another chamber here. I'm like in between people. I did see something here. I remember seeing something like this in pictures. Look at this. I don't know if those are bones in there. All right, so I just made it to the other side of that wall. And wait until you see this. Look. Look at all these skulls. Isn't that amazing? There's even skulls right there on the walls. Right over there, look at that. Wow. This is what it looks like, the catacombs of Paris. I gotta be careful because I want to make sure nobody shows up here. I'm kind of wandering around alone inside the catacombs right now. It's only a matter of time, I know it. And you can see all the euros or the soles that they put on the floor for blessings and good luck. That one's got a crack in it. Alright, so if you look here, that is the church on the outside that I was just at. That goes right out to the other side. You can even see the Virgin Mary there. Any moment, you're probably going to see people standing on top of that gate. Oh, what do you know? I was right on it.
Alright, I'm still going through the tombs right now, and it is amazing. Look at more. Wow. Alright, this one doesn't have any cameras here. They blocked this wall. See what you guys see. It just keeps going down in there. Look at this. Wow. That one's even got all its teeth in. I've never seen so many skulls like this decorated like that. Only in the internet, I've only seen things like this. Look at that. God, I wish I had my selfie stick. I could get you guys up close. So if you look down here, I'm actually getting closer towards the main entrance again, but there's a skull there that has a plastic bag or tape around the skull, and it looks like that skull was autopsied. Oh wow, there's more back there. Here, I'm gonna use my cell phone. Look, see the plastic bag around the skull? If you look in the very back, you're gonna see something else. Look at this. More skulls. Cut and broken there. I can't access that part though. All this is blocked off. They locked it. Alright, check this out. I was just listening to voices and I thought it was like ghost or something. But no, this is one of the little funnels here that go into the church right above me. You could even hear the people talking outside. I was wondering, like, I hear people but I don't see any. And that's because these little chambers here have vents that go right above or underneath the altar to the main sanctuary, like the church area. I think I made it to the main chamber now. Yep, I made it out. Look at that. Oh, this place is amazing. There we go. And it's crazy because every time I see these grates here on the floor, they just go further deeper in. Coca leaves. That's another room in there, but that's blocked off to the public.
All right, so if you pay attention to right over there, that's the catacombs that goes underground. I can't give you guys a clearer picture because I am being watched like a hawk. And so that's where I'm at right now. I don't even know if you guys saw the catacombs. Can you see it? Nope. There you go. Right down there is the catacombs. I think I did 2 clicks with the camera. This is how you know I'm a veteran, because this guy's yelled at everybody with he's yelled at everybody with a camera, but he can't say anything to me because he doesn't know.
I got people in front of me, behind me, and I only have like this not even a minute gap to record. And then I have the tourist people looking back 24/7 at me to see what I'm doing. So it makes this almost impossible. So like I said earlier, I'm going to be using a little bit of footage that I have. I don't know if I ever posted it before, but of this tomb, so I can show you guys a lot more of the details. But I'm doing the best. Right now it's not going to be long until this lady comes in, and you know, all I need to do is be seen once, and that's the end of it. Look at their skulls. Isn't it weird how their skulls is elongated? I saw something on the History Channel that they were saying that was related to alien stuff, but I don't know how accurate it is. There's a guy right there. He's watching everything I'm doing. Alright, so I am having the hardest time of my life to record because at every direction there's a camera pointing at me. I don't know how much longer I got, but if you look up there, that takes you to the church. And then there's like a catacomb over there that I wish I could get into, but I can't. And every 2 seconds, it's not even the same tour. It's like other people show up out of nowhere, coming from the halls, and just watching. You see the cameras here to the top left? And more people. So I did as much as I can with this camera down here, but it's just way too much traffic. I already hear people yelling towards the other side of the hallway. Look at this. Oh, and keeps going. Let me see something here. Wow, there's even more skulls in the very back, and they're older. Look at that. That's crazy. Let's see what's on this side over here. Look, these skulls are open. And they're like perfectly cut open like it was an autopsy, which is weird because I don't know if they were able to do that back then. It was such a long time ago. I don't know if you guys remember this light, but this light here is a light that I always attach to my hat. I didn't bring a hat today. It's too freaking hot.
So it looks like they opened the church finally. Now it was just under the ground from this place.
Look at this.
Some holy water, which there isn't any. Down here are the underground tombs. Let's see if I can show you guys. See? You kind of see the steps. And when it goes deeper underground, now there's no light in there, so that means that's not accessible to people.
So get a load of this. Señor Cautivo de Ayabaca. I think that's like a this is the Jesus of somebody's town. I've never seen that before. I don't even know if that's Jesus. It says Señor, so I think that is Jesus. That's pretty cool. What up, man? You finna learn today, playboy. Let's keep looking. Let me see what's on the other side of this church because it goes on forever. Look at that. I don't even know if this is a Christian church, is it? Or am I just confused? This is like a different version of Christianity. See? I guess it is. I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys are the experts. Señor Cautivo I never heard of that name before. Ayacaba. Look at that.
I don't see any underground tombs.
That looks like San Expedito, or the little kid from the cemetery. Oh, that's cool. Still creepy. If I woke up and I saw that smoking into my room, I'm out. Oh, it's a dog right there. Sorry, I keep messing with the zoom on this camera, but I have way too much fun with it. It's just like, oh, can I zoom into his nose? There's a skull right over there. Look, I'm going to zoom into it again with my zooming capabilities. Oh, there's two skulls and a body. If you guys don't see it, look at this. That is a skull. I'm trying to keep myself still here. And then, if I zoom to this side, that's another skull. I wonder if they had that head there while it was like, you know, I keep wanting to say decompensating, and that's not it. Decomposing, there we go. And then over here, that's a casket. Oh, what is that on top? It says something, I can't even tell. It's like a symbol. Oh, is that them? That's them. I think it is. I guess these are the flower arrangement people. What are they doing? I wonder if it's like a ceremony going on today or something. That's the first slightly overweight saint I've ever seen. I want to do jokes, but I don't at the same time because I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm holding on to everything I can do. I even want to do an accent, but I'm not. Hello, my lord. You've caught me for the third time, my lord. I'm done. Let me stop. There's people that speak English here. Imagine seeing that in front of your bed when you wake up. With the black tarp and everything, that would creep me out. Like, I respect it, but it's like, it's creepy. Look at that, and it's super tall. For more perspective. And that's Jesus. I think this is a one church here in Peru that has the most catacombs you'll ever see. Look at all this. Everything's fully decked out, and this lady knows it. That lady there, she's already taken pictures of under the catacombs. See what's on this side. Oh, that's Saint Martin. I don't know if that's really his body or if that's like a wax painting, but that's this guy right there. I think, oh yeah, during the tour I was able to go up through there. It's the second floor, but I couldn't record it. But I'll probably show it to you from another video if I recorded it. Look at that. Ooh, I think that's way too close. There we go. Very gothic looking, you know? And look at this over here. Oh, this one's spooky. Look at all the... You don't even notice it, but there's so many fucking statues. There's so many statues. Look at this. Here, let me get a better shot of that. I kind of just zoomed in. But look at all the statues. You know, let's do that scene again. Look at all the statues that are mounted here. Mounted here. Look at that. I think those are supposed to be the disciples or other prophets. I don't know. Too many stories for me to kind of catch on to. And then right in the center is Jesus. Imagine he blinks or he looks away. I've seen so many creepy videos where he does blink. And copyright. Alright, at this point I'm going to continue to another area. Bear with me. I'm going to start heading outside. It looks like it's about to start raining from outside. It's like it's starting to look dark and gloomy. So hopefully I don't get caught in a rain shower. I thought this was real for a second, but it's a life-size dead body of Jesus. Well, not dead because he's sleeping, because apparently he has risen. Look at that. Oh man, they got really detailed, even with the cut marks. And he is huge. Talking about his body, he's huge. Because look at that. It may look normal, but he is. And why is there so many people? What are these? Gracias, Señor Papa. Okay, so the people that you see on these little stickers here, or the pictures, all these pictures that you see in there with people, is because they were blessed. They prayed and they got their blessing. See? Wow. Is there any more skulls? Nope.
Looks like I found some more ruins. Look at this. And it's kind of like hidden behind the buildings in the back. I wonder if they were sealed up. This probably was sealed up. And they just left it there and just built onto this side. Pretty cool. Look at the artwork. Oh, this is like, I've seen that one from somewhere. I think this one's actually very famous. Look at that. Fuck is whistling? What is that about? Poor sheep. He looks slightly constipated. I've been seeing these statues with this girl that's always covering her face. I saw one like next to the presidential place, and here's another one right here. She only looks at one eye. Oh, look at that. Some more under tombs and stuff. I don't know if that's connected to the church. Where the heck does this connect to? Very distinguished gentleman with that gut. It's a nice little area. I'm now actually recording on my low light camera. It looks a lot better. Oh, okay. This is the area that takes you, what looks to be back out towards the presidential area. Let me turn around. Is this the presidential area? Oh yeah, that's the church at the back. So I'm trying to see if I could find something else that is not the same thing over and over again, especially when it comes towards the markets. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. The faster I can find something new, the more easier I could be able to show you guys something cool. The idea of this is that I want to show you guys the roots of Peru, of how it looks like when you're going in, a lot of the things that you'll see. The thing is that there's many different areas to Peru because it doesn't all look the same. One minute you're in a nice place like this, and the next minute just by crossing the street you could be in the ghetto, which I don't want to get into because I will get robbed. It's not even a question about it. They'll see me, they'll instantly know. They could smell you out and just know you're not from here. But I've never had a bad, this is still one of my favorite cities in South America. Out of Chile, Argentina, every place that I've seen, Peru's hands down my favorite because of the adventure, the lifestyle. No one really cares too much, so it's not so strict unless you're recording in the bottom of a tomb of a church. Then all of a sudden everybody and their grandmother's scared. But luckily I have footage from an earlier time that I could show you guys. I think I already probably did show you guys if you're watching. But yeah, let me keep going and seeing if I could, what is this about? I'm sorry, I just see some weird stuff every now and then. That's kind of what I like about it. Look, all this kind of like explains a lot of the history. Now I don't know what this means or is about, But you have all of this, then you have the ladies dancing, or they're pretty much dancing, part of a protest, and then you have that. What is that? That's kind of creepy. Kind of just stands out from everything else. Oh, you see what I told you about? See the orange thing in the center? That orange thing is the same thing that I was telling you about earlier. I passed right by it. I forgot to show you. But they're all over the place. It's the lady covering her face, only showing her eye. See? There was this one time, I think it was from one of these buildings here, there was a lady screaming and everybody was staring at her, but she was mentally ill. But everybody thought she got kidnapped or something, so they called the cops. I never got to record it on camera because it happened so quick, but it was definitely one of these rooms. And she was like, help, ayuda, ayuda. And it was just that she was mentally ill. Never got to post it. I should have recorded, but I felt wrong for doing it for some reason. Because I kind of caught on that she was mentally ill. And plus, I didn't even know if she was needing help for real. But yeah. More rocks. Oh no, that's not rocks. That's for smoking. For those of you who are into it. People are going head on. That lady's like stuck in the center. This is the famous driving of Peru. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car. Yeah, people, they get crazy out here. They'll jump in right in front of you. They'll even hit your car. I've had a taxi guy one time literally smack with his hand his side view mirror just because he wanted to go in front of him. And it's not like he was trying to block him in. It's just that he couldn't fit and he got mad and the taxi guy's like, nothing. He fixes it, just keeps going. I guess in a weird way, you never know how crazy somebody is, and they'll probably take it to the extra limit. So best play it cool. Remember, they don't have anything a lot of people don't have not much to lose. So, but it is getting dark. And I was also warned, try not to be out here when it gets nighttime. I've been out here before during the nighttime. But I'm always warned not to be out here. I think one video, this guy was kidnapping this girl right in front of me. And then people that were trying to do something about it, he had a gun and pulled a gun out. And so everybody backed off. That happened here. In the middle of some sort of ceremony or something. But at least they have supermodels for cops. Look at this place. Norky's. Oh, that actually looks good. All I ate was that potato and tuna. So I am kind of a little hungry. I'm feeling a lot better though. Today I woke up with a headache. Oh, this is good to buy clothes. Maybe I could get some shirts in here. But it's like super cheap, like $3 a shirt. You won't see that in the United States, but they don't last that long either. So 19 soles, that's about $5 per shirt. Look at this. This is the place where you want to go to buy clothing. You can get jeans. The problem is that most people that live in Peru are small. So to find something my size, I'm more of a large, it's harder to find. So it's kind of harder on tourism if you're taller. Which I thought I was small. Look at this. Let's see how many soles this is. Does it even have a price tag? I don't even know. Is it real leather? No, I don't think it is. It feels cheap. But it still looks good. You wouldn't be able to tell on the road. Right? Look at this jacket. Look at a nice jacket. I've seen a lot of these jackets actually in Chile. Literally the same jacket where they have gear. This is probably the same stuff. And in Chile they were selling it for a lot more. I can't even know the price because I can't find a price tag anywhere. I like leather jackets, but it's too hot in this climate. This isn't Chile. Chile actually got a lot colder and cooler, unlike over you know, here is just really hot and humid. Look at all this. This is cool. ¿Perdón? Ah, ya, ya. Solamente mirando por ahora.
Ahí también puedes chequearlo.
Ya, muchas gracias. Ok.
Monos básicos,
Ok.
estampados también. A veces no está todo por acá guardadito.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Muchas gracias. She's saying that you could get nice pants and shirts and stuff here. I think back there is all women, so this is like the last of the men's. Look at these shirts. They even have messy, which is cool. Grabando. Yeah, yeah. They're going crazy. They're like, caballero means pretty much, sir, what are you looking for? Let me help you. Oh, look at this jacket. This is nice. This always reminded me of Wolverine. So I found this beautiful place here. And then look what's right in front of it. The two little ladies dancing with covering their faces or something with the dress. And then look at this. I'm gonna go ahead and look right onto the inside here. Look how beautiful that is. See if I can stick my hand in there. There we go. Isn't that amazing? I think it's a theater. But right now, I think the theater is closed. But that's a theater on the inside. And these famous ladies dancing. They're all in different colors. So is the other one's like in a goldish look. Oh, it is a theater. Cavalera Urutician. Oh, it's an opera. Okay. 7:30 to 6. 5:39. All right, let me keep going. Oh, look at this guy. Reminds me of my grandpa. Look at all those houses up there. I would like to think they're abandoned, but knowing Peru, there's probably people living in them on the second floor. That one definitely. That's really fancy. I gotta cross this road somehow. No. Oh, look, there's another lady with the dress right over there. What is this? Oh, this one's actually showing more of her face. Oh, and she has eyelashes. And Sony camera. They're playing Terminator in the back. Oh, no, perdón. Buenas, ¿qué tal?
¿Qué tal? ¿Qué le puedo ayudar?
I just got kicked out. Apparently it's only for, they can't, it sucks because one of the main problems that I feel with this place is they have not adapted to credit cards. So every time you go there, like there's places that have, and then there's a lot of places that haven't. It's hard to tell. You'll get used to using the card for a while, and then they randomly just change it. So like for instance there, it's like $5 to go in to kind of look around and stuff. But they won't let me pay with card. Figures. It's fine. I'm gonna keep on exploring. Okay, so I was able to get, took some cash out. Am I recording? Yeah. So I was able to pull some cash out. I think it's like $20 or whatever to go inside and explore, or less than that, something like that. And he said it's the first floor and the second floor. The thing is, look, like there was some sort of weird quinceañera thing going on, so there was a lady with the dress. So hopefully I don't interrupt. Even just standing here right now, there's a kid with a suit on. So I just want to record seeing what I can see, and hopefully I don't cause any problems. But I did get some money, so let's see if I could go inside and check it out. All right, so now I got permission. That's a weird room. I don't even know what kind of a museum this is. I have a bunch of stuff here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have my flashlight so that way I can see. Mess. There we go. That's much better.
this room. Whoa. That is nice. It's a little bit dark in here. That's why I have the light on. I guess this is like a house from a long time ago. The guy said, don't touch anything, don't move anything, don't even breathe. So I'm like, okay. And I think, oh, that's the bathroom. All right, so let's go. Let's see what's over here. See how there's people kind of getting dressed, so I'm not trying to look over there. Whoa, look at this. As soon as you step on the floor, you can hear it all creak. Wow, this is cool. You know what this reminds me of? BioShock. You guys ever seen that game BioShock where you go down the elevator and it takes you underwater? That's what it reminds me of. That's when games are cool and not subscription based. Look at this. Oh, look, it's a little piano. That is cool. Wow. This looks like something from the Titanic. Look at these old pictures up here. I think this was an actual house at one point, and they kept it somewhat as a museum. The guy wanted to walk with me, explaining to me what every part of the house is. I'm like, no, dude, can I just walk through it and explore it, and then seeing how it is. I think this is upstairs. Let's go take a look upstairs. This is like maple wood. Oh, this guy just took a picture. Oh my god, this is actually pretty cool. This is just hidden here. Literally, I was just walking by, seeing this place. I still don't even know what it is fully. I don't really care. I just like the vintageness of it, if that's even a word. Look at that. Wow. Who's calling me? Well, before I go outside, let's look over here. Oh wow, the eyes are real. Well, not real, but they have like this marble eye to it. Sometimes I see people look at this one. Oh my god. I'm sorry that this is cool. I think one time I would love to actually rent this place out. Oh, those are the tours. Turn off my light for a second. Oh, there's a lot of people over there. I guess that's the teacher. She's probably explaining the story. The thing is, a lot of those lectures that they start talking will last forever. And I don't have too much time on my hands, so I'm trying to make things go by a little bit faster so I'm not, you know, kind of stuck having to hear them talking. The last thing I want to do is tell them to hurry up. Cut through them now. Wow, look at this. Look at the wall, how it's already deteriorating. This looks like a movie set. Look at this.
I don't even want to turn on the flashlight. It doesn't need one. Probably for that. There's a baby crib back there and a little miniature door.
Hacienda que tenía esos toros de lidia que los traían acá para años. Unos torazos, eran 500 kilos, 600 kilos.
I get nervous to talk when there's so many people.
Pueden visitarlos.
This looks like The Shining.
Este es una oficina, pero.
And this is the outside area. Wow, look at this. This would be nice. This is like a nice little spot at night to this little area here is like a nice little spot at night if you just want to come out and talk on the phone and just kind of be in the open. I would say see the stars, but because it's winter season, it's always cloudy out here. And they have like these little rooms towards the backside over here you could also go into. And there's like a little staircase that goes up. I'm not going to go up it. I think that just takes you to the rooftop. But look at that. That's cool. That just goes up towards the rooftop. Look at this. See what's down there. Oh, that's just like a little side avenue. All right, so this is that little spot here that I wanted to look at. Thing is, downstairs they have like a bit of a quinceañera thing going on with this girl walking around. So they're taking so many photos of her. The last thing I want to do is ruin her photos. But I did like this place. I like how it's very historic. And I think I already checked out the majority of the room. The first floor had its own thing. The second floor has another thing. I already recorded this part of the room here. And I think that's it. So at this point now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. But thank you guys for watching Franco Travels. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I did. I'm exhausted. I'm almost already at 15,000 steps per diem. At least for today I did. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to my Patreon members as always. And I will see you guys in the next adventure. Bye guys.